Assalamualaikum students. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. By the grace of Almighty Allah, I am also fine. I, Fatima Johra, Milestone Preparatory KG School, Class 4, Sector 7. Welcome you all to my today's online class. Students, are you ready for today's class? If you are ready for today's class, can you tell me which chapter I will going to take class now? Yes, already you have learned and you have get so many classes from this chapter. This chapter is chapter 13, Population and Natural Environment. So already you have got the idea about this chapter, right? After that, if we elaborate the chapter name like population. What is population? Number of people in a country is called its population. And the natural environment. What is natural environment? You know, the environment which is made by nature, made by Allah. And what is the relation between population and this natural environment? I think all of you know this already, isn't it? Because we population depend on nature for our food and shelter, isn't it? Okay, so actually these things which has written in this chapter, that one is, if the population grow more, we need more natural environment. But as you know, the natural environment are limited. After that, when we will grow the population more, we will collect all the natural environment. And nowadays, natural environment already going to finish. So what will we do? We have to start decreasing the population, isn't it? Okay, so in this chapter the discussion is about the relation between population and natural environment and the impact of overpopulation, isn't it, students? Okay, but before going to start my class, one thing, what is the topic today's class? Because already you have finished the discussion class of this chapter. Yes, your broad question, short question, fill in the blanks, these are not finished, right? You are not getting this. So today I will going to discuss the broad question, fill in the blanks and matching from this chapter. Okay, before that I am going to take some feedback from you. Okay, let's go for feedback question. Dear students, here is our feedback question, chapter 13, Population and Natural Environment. So you will, it should be better if you write all the answers, in a script, and then you can take picture and show me as a comment. Okay? Okay, the first question is, what is population? Already I have told, number of people in an area is called its population. You will find it in your glossary page, but you will try. I think already you have learned this chapter, so you will try to write without seeing. Okay. Next question, which resources are limited? I think all of you together can tell now that natural resources are limited. Then number 3, what is drought? What is drought? I think you have learned this one from first term, because in the first term, first chapter also it was. So drought is actually natural disaster, you know, for overpopulation. The natural disaster can happen, that one is drought also. So what is drought? A dry weather condition due to low or no rainfall for a long period of time. It can be year, it can be more year. Okay, anyway, so you will find this one also in the glossary page. Next one is, what is extinction? Extinction means dying out of plants, or dying out or termination of plants or animals. So what is actually it means? You know that we are clearing the forest for farming land. So for that reason the habitat of plants and animals also finished, and that's why most of the plants or animals should be extinct. Okay, next one is, what is the causes of soil erosion? this is also common because in the first chapter also you have found this question, and I think it should be very well learned with you. Okay, so the answer will be what? Washing or blowing away by wind or water of the top layer of the soil is called soil erosion. Okay, so as you think best, if you can write only answers in a script, then you can write it, then you can take picture and you can give it in comment box so that I can see it. Okay, so let's go to our today's class.
Students, already I have told my name. So all of you write in your CW copy, CW 15, chapter 13, Population and Natural Environment. Broad question, fill in the blanks, matching, discussion. Have you written all of you? Okay. First broad question is, explain the relationship between a growing population and needs of food and shelter. Answer is, world population is increasing day by day. People need food and shelter to live. The more population grows, the more food is necessary. A growing human population will take up more space to build a shelter. If the human population continues to grow, not enough food and space will be available. So students, look at the first picture. Here it has shown there are few people and they have enough food, enough shelter, and they have their farming land for growing foods and lots of forest area. But in the second phase, the second picture, you see the population is growing up. That's why for more population they need more food, and so that they use more forest land for cultivating more food, and so that the forest area is becoming less. So this is actually the relation, that for growing population they need more food and more shelter. But our natural resources are limited, so that if the human population continues to grow, not enough food and space will be available in future. Is it clear, students? Okay. Now, broad question number 2. What are the impact of the advancement of science and technology on population? Human population has been steady growing. One of reasons is there are more great advances in science and technology. Advances in science and technology can make it possible for people to produce enough food and to develop medical technology to survive diseases and accidents. Now, people can live longer. As a result, population of the world is increasing rapidly. So, my dear students, have you understood? Actually, advancement of science and technology is not curse. It is good for us so that we can fight with the diseases. But it is actually one cause for growing population, because nowadays people are not dying more for different types of diseases. Okay, let's see a video. Every day, lots of babies are born. 250 babies each minute. We call it overpopulation nowadays. So what makes overpopulation a sustainability? One cause is improving technology and medicines. There are lots of medicines will increase the life of these ill people. That means death rate is low every year. Technology has also increased the way of fertility treatment. So our birth rate will increase and death rate will decrease. So before advancement of medical technology, number of population remains same. But after advancement of medical technology, people are now dying more. Look here, our grandparents also remain alive. So population increases now. I hope now you can understand what I actually want to say in this question answer. Clear? For more advancement of medical technology, we cannot die for different types of diseases, and that's why our birth rate is increasing but death rate is decreasing. This is one of the cause of population growth. It's not harmful actually, but it is actually one kind of cause. Okay, let's see next question. What are the impacts of growing population on natural resources? The growth in human population needs more food, shelter, land, energy and other resources. However, the environment has limited natural resources. To get more natural resources, people have destroyed and changed the environment. For example, people have cleared forests for land to cultivate crops or livestock for food and to build shelters and roads. The loss of forests causes the destruction of the habitats of plants and animals and its extinction. It also can cause soil erosion and landslides. The environmental change can affect the changes in rainfall and temperature and cause different types of natural disaster such as flood, drought and storm. So, these are the impacts of growing population on natural resources. Actually, people are growing but we are depend on natural resources. But as natural resources are limited, that's why after some days, if the population is growing like this way, we will not get enough natural resources for us. Okay, let's see a video about it. Growing population. Needs more food. Needs more shelter. That's why we are cutting down trees. And now see how we are clearing the forests. We are making furnitures. So forests are getting less day by day. So the habitats of animals are destroyed. Very sad. And landslide happens. Soil erosion happens. Flood, drought, storm occurs. So everything is happening for only population growth, because we need lots of natural resources, and that's why we are cutting down trees, clearing the forests, and so that these all the impacts are happening. Okay, now fill in the blanks. Let's do the fill in the blanks. First of all, there is a close relation between nature and dash. What will be here? Yes, people. Relation between nature and people. Next, people needs natural resources to what? Live. Okay. Number 3, we know natural resources are, I hope all of you know it, limited. Number 4, the dash causes the destruction of the habitats of plants and animals. What it will be? Yes, loss of forests. Number 5, population of the world is increasing dash. Hope you know it. Yes, population of the world is increasing continuously. Number 6, the environmental change can cause different types of natural disaster. Number 7, for growing population, people have dash and changed the natural environment. What should be? Let's see. Yes, people have destroyed and changed the natural environment. Number 8, for the advancement in science and technology, now people can live longer. Clear? I think you have learnt it all. Now, matching. People need more food and space. With which it will match? Let's see. Yes, if population continues growing, that means people need more food and space if population continues grow and grow. Okay, number 2, natural disaster. Hope you already tell natural disaster should be drought. Yes, you are correct. Number 3, the loss of forest can cause, what it will be? Let's see. Soil erosion. Okay, if you cut down all the trees of the forest, it should be soil erosion. Number 4, people need more land. For what? I think to cultivate more crops. Let's see the answer. Yes, to cultivate more crops. Number 5, if population continues to grow, last one is what? Not enough space will be available. So, if population continues to grow, not enough space will be available. All space will be covered. After that, where we will stay? We don't know. There will be very much problem for our shelter, right? Yes, so we need to take preparation for slow growth. Okay, so our discussion is up to this. Now all of you write down diary. Your diary is homework 5, chapter 13, population and natural environment. Write broad question 1. This is your homework. That means you will write the broad question 1 answer in your homework copy as homework 5 and learn broad question 1, 2 and fill in the blanks matching all. Okay? I think all of you have finished your homework writing. Okay, thank you for listening my class very attentively. I hope you will learn from your book and from my class also. Thank you.